when I'm riding through your hood, east side, be with me. So the pole at his chromosome, meet with me.
I'm back. Any nigga got a problem with it?
When I made Bubba Gang, Bubba. Got the black hat, get it on with us, we hot, oh they can't hold us. The streets, they can't control us.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy T, and I'm back with another video, man. And today, we're gonna be talking about Rainwater and HSM. Alright, so look, man.
Hey, plug your ears.
Now, a few days ago, I gave you an update on the Rainwater and Numbaa 7 situation that's taking place. For those of you who are lost, Numbaa 7 is Rainwater's artist. Well, he manages Numbaa 7. Numbaa 7 is actually Mo3 artist. But Numbaa 7 publicly said that he no longer has a manager. And since then, everyone has been seeing the chaos that's been going on between Numbaa 7 and Rainwater. And Rainwater hit me up to fill me in on the situation. And then I filled y'all in on the situation. But I left out certain things that he told me because he hasn't said it in the public yet. But shout out to Mogul Media. They actually just dropped another interview with Rainwater, well, a segment of the interview with Rainwater. And he's actually speaking on the situation. So now I'm about to speak on the situation. So guess what? We about to talk about it. Alright, so boom. Now, long story short, Numbaa 7, well, Numbaa 7 or DonDon, neither one of them could really say, hey, you're no longer our manager, because they are under contract. You get what I'm saying? Like, even if they try to go behind Rainwater's back and put out their music through Empire will look at them crazy because they know Rainwater is the one that take care of all of that stuff. Legally, he's the one that's obligated to handle certain things dealing with their music. And surprisingly, this is something that he never did with Mo3. Mo3 was never under contract with Rainwater. I mean, of course they had business dealings together, but he wasn't never legally Mo3's manager. So hypothetically speaking, if Mo3 did what Numbaa 7 did, Rainwater would have been out of luck. But that's part of the learning process of becoming a manager. I mean, the guy is fairly young. I'm assuming he's around my age. He has to be like a 90s baby. I don't think he's like old as hell or nothing. So when he started managing Mo3, he had to be in his early 20s. So he wasn't too familiar with the legal part of being a manager, like the paperwork aspect of it. But like I said, over the years, he must have learned his lesson because, as you can see, he has Numbaa 7 and DonDon under contract. And that's thanks to Mo3. Mo3 actually told Rainwater to make sure DonDon and Numbaa 7 is under paperwork. Because just like Rainwater was learning as he went, so was Mo3. He was learning how to run a label. Because, you know, Mo3 fell out with a lot of his artists that he had signed to HSM. But just like Rainwater, he was only going off of loyalty, you get what I'm saying? It was never any paperwork. So all of the clout that they got from using the HSM brand, they just took that and went on about their business and started dissing him. And there wasn't nothing he could do about it. I mean, Boosie said it best. One day this heart is going to get me zipped up in a body bag. You can't just do business off of love and loyalty. I mean, it's business. Have something under contract. I don't care if it's your closest homeboy since high school, your cousin, your brother. I could give two flying fucks. I really could. You better have some paperwork if you're doing business with him. So it looked like he learned his lesson too, because he specifically told Rainwater, I'm not going to go through this again. If I'm going to sign somebody, this time I'm going to make sure they under contract. Now, of course, all of this is according to Rainwater. He could be lying. I don't know. But in my personal opinion, I actually do think it's good for Number 7 and DonDon both that they are locked in the contract with Rainwater. I honestly don't think this could work if it was any other way. Like, if Number 7 and DonDon and Rainwater all just went their separate ways after Mo3 died, none of them will be as popular as they are today. It works because they are still under this HSM brand, you know, this HSM umbrella. Everybody is rooting y'all on because they see y'all trying to carry on Mo3's legacy. I mean, literally, with my guy, Films by Prophecy, you know. As I always say, it's like a well-oiled machine. Mo3 laid a blueprint, and you guys are still utilizing it. It's almost as though he's still here in a sense. You get what I'm saying? And that's only because y'all keeping the machine running. You get what I'm saying? The same with the cover art. I think his name is Mozart. Pretty great graphic designer. He used to do all the Mo3 cover art, and now he's doing DonDon and Number 7 cover art. It's almost like Mo3 is still running the show. And I do credit Rainwater for keeping all of that structure together. But yeah, and I just think Rainwater is going to push them to their potential. It seems like he's real hungry right now, like he got a point to prove. And I think he's actually proving it, because a lot of people were saying that he got lucky with Mo3 and that he couldn't break an artist. But I'm gonna be honest, the guy Baby C, the rapper he works with from North Carolina, that song did me wrong. That shit is blowing up. Like, Rainwater is proving what he can do. Once that guy linked with Rainwater, I started seeing him everywhere. With DC Young Fly, Carlos Miller, doing interviews everywhere, shooting music videos. I seen his Instagram go from 8,000 followers up to 30,000 in like 2 months. And this was just a random person out of North Carolina. He had no attachment to Mo3 at all. Rainwater just built him from the ground up. And if Rainwater is doing this with him, just imagine what he can do with MTM DonDon. Or Number 7 if they could get on the same page. That'd be crazy. I mean, just imagine DonDon linking up with DC Young Fly like Baby C did. Boy, DC Young Fly might fucked around, gave him a verse how hard that boy is. But nonetheless, I'm definitely ready to see how both of their albums are sounding. Because I honestly think this is going to be the turning point in both of their careers. Because you got to understand, neither one has ever put out a full project, a body of work. Seeing your face on Apple Music's top 100 or 200 chart, that's going to be a game changer. Trust me on that. But anyway, man, how y'all feel about this? Let me know in the comment section, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, man. Hey, man, follow me on Instagram at TZFBaby252.
Pull up real quick. There go the ops. Spin back around, nigga, hurry up.
One guy hit in the head, the other one in the leg. That good ass ain't get hit, but he still wishing he was dead. I'm big on summer, yeah, y'all talking to a dead man.
Prolific.
Aye. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry.